This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah. So my name is Srinivas Potnuru. Over 14 years of experience in IT industry. Career initially started as manual testing. After 2 years of struggle, then moved to development with Java. Worked on Java almost more than 7 years. Then after that, moved to the current company. Got opportunity work with Python and AWS cloud computation. So journey started from then till continuing. And now I'm working as a senior software development lead, leading the team of cloud computing, the total team. Uh, Parallelly, I give training on Python, so completed almost 4.5 years. Actually, I do take offline batches. From the lockdown starts, then I move to online trainings. Completed almost 60 batches, including the offline and online. Yeah, that's all about myself. If you don't mind, I need small information from you guys. Just your name and then two things. If you are a fresher, say fresher. If you are an experienced, then give me 2 lines. Why? What makes you here? Why do you need Python? Simple. Anybody can start, please. A name and then what makes you here. If you are a fresher, yeah, simply say fresher. Otherwise, if you are experienced or something, give me 2 lines. Why do you need Python? Don't think otherwise. I will explain why I asked this question. Anybody please start?
Hey, hi Srini.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
this is Shiva. So I have around 3 years of IT experience in DevOps engineering. So right now I'm working in Microsoft
Okay.
as a load balancer. In the mainstream is like capacity management team.
Okay.
I deals with Azure capacity.
Okay.
So just I want to move to some development side with scripting.
Cool. Yeah, got it.
So that's why I chosen Python as the base.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, next. Thank you.
Okay. This is Tejas here.
Yeah.
I have 20 years of experience, and out of which the last 15 years at McAfee. My last role at McAfee was a quality engineering manager, where I was managing automation testing, performance testing, and manual testing as well.
Okay.
Recently, my position was eliminated, so I am in the market and just trying to upgrade my skills. So I have a basic idea about Python as well. Have used it as well, but I just want to sharpen my skills and get it to the next level, so that with the managerial role these days, everybody wants hands-on experience.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yep. Hi everyone. This is Banu. I have almost 15 plus years of experience. Python as such, actually, I don't use in my project, but I'm just curious to learn that one. Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, thank you. Next, please.
Hi Srini, good morning. This is Shego Sairam. I am a
morning.
fresher.
Okay. Yeah. Next, please.
Hi, Srini, this is Ram.
Yeah, go ahead, Shah.
Hi, Srini. Like this is Ram. So I'm working as a middleware engineer before, like from past 2 years. So I just upgraded to DevOps engineer. So I just want to. I don't have the development experience, so I just want to learn the programming language. So that's why I'm here.
Got it. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, it's Viraya. I have 5 years of experience and right now working on Java. So I would like to improve my skill sets. That's why plan to learn Python.
Okay. Thank you.
Hi, Srini. This is Satish Kumar. I have totally close to 2 years of experience. I'm working as a big data engineer in GStack.
Okay.
Actually, I would like to write a code and PySpark. So that's why I joined this session. I would like to
Okay.
update my profile on PySpark.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Next, please.
Hi Srini, this is Srikanth.
Okay. Yes. Go ahead.
Uh, Hello?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes, Srini. Yeah. My name is Srikanth. I have 2 years of experience in testing. I just want to learn Python. That's why I'm here.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Let's. Hi.
Hi.
Sorry. Hi. This is Sridevi. I have worked as a SQL developer. Presently, I'm not into any other project, but I just want to change my profile. So I thought, okay, Python might really help me out with some DevOps. So I was just
Okay.
planning. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, sir. I'm Saushanya. I know some basics about Python, but I want to get more about Python. So that's why.
First, your experience. I mean, you are an experienced.
Nothing. No
Okay.
experience.
Next, please.
Hi, this is Veera. I have around 15 years of experience in IT. I mainly manages the Hadoop projects in Bank of America. So I would like to understand the concept of Python.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I got the information, whatever I need actually. Just because if freshers are there, my examples will be different. If the whole batch all are freshers, then my examples will be different. If they experience, then the examples will be different. I will take the perfect example, I mean, suitable for them to explain clearly. But this is again mixed group. I just want to have knowledge on what example I should take. I will take both, but initially, what is the first example I should take so that both can understand, freshers and as well as experienced. But yeah, it's okay. It's a mixed batch, no problem. Yeah. So yeah, you take the correct decision. As far as I came to know whatever your requirements and all. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, for freshers, yes, you are also on good track. Let's start. Uh, Today, just we introduce what is Python and what are the advantages and all, and just discuss about 40 minutes, and then I know you have a lot of questions in your mind. We will give 20 minutes, last 20 minutes. So we will discuss all your questions, and I will answer all those. Okay. Uh, Before starting, any doubts or any questions? I mean, related to Python and Java opportunities, etc. We'll discuss at the end. And initially, you have anything in your mind right now you want to be answered? Please let me know. So history. So Guido van Rosen, he's the author of Python. In the year of 1981, he was in a park. He was in park. He was enjoying his holidays. But in the park, he started thinking that what exactly the languages we have right now in the IT industry, can I implement a new thing so that it will cover the problems in these languages. So at that time, the languages are C, Pascal, COBOL, etc. All these old languages, but they are very powerful. I know that. But what Guido van Rossum was started thinking like, can I create a new language by using all the properties of these languages and give a new language that supports additional features. So he started thinking in 1981. So then he was not in front of the computer, nothing. He was in park and he started thinking. Then he started implementation of his plan. So finally, the new version released in 1990, Python released with version 0.9.0. So this is the first version of Python released in 1990. So now the latest is 3.8, 3.9 is also pipeline. Okay, so there are a lot of versions released during last all these years. But okay, so Python released in 1990 with version 0.9.0 by Guido van Rossum team. So almost 31, 10, 11, 21 years of experience. 31 years of experience. Anybody aware when Java released? Just guess, no problem. Year of Java released.
1995.
1995. Anybody? Just guess, no problem. If you don't know, no problem. But just guess the year. Any year, no problem.
1995, January 23, I think so.
Yeah, 1995.
1995.
Yeah.
By the way, you both worked on Java? Just asking.
Next 2 years, I started some small Java programming. In that way, I came to know that Java was started in 1995.
But the thing in the current industry is, everybody, if you ask them, everybody assume that Java released first, then Python. Until they know the exact year of Java, yes, they are okay. But if you ask any .NET developer or anybody, ask them when Java released or when Python released, they will definitely say Java released first, then Python. That's what industry happened. I mean, the duration, the things happened last 20 years. Actually, Python is the super senior of Java, but unfortunately, Python grown up and lot of features, lot of things happened. The last 10 years only people are talking about Python. But before that, I mean earlier, the situation is very clear. Java, .NET, Oracle, MySQL. That's all. These four technologies only. Even institutes, online batches, anything. If you go to any institute, only these four things people used to talk. But right now, a lot of things happened, a lot of stories happened. So Python came into the picture, and everybody thought Python released first, Python released after Java. But actually, yes, 1995 Java released, but 1990 Python was released. So why last 2 years, 10 years, why people are talking about Python? Yes, we will definitely discuss at the time of advantages and disadvantages. Now, the positions of Python. So 2002, there is no place for a top 10 languages for Python. Python position was 16. Top 10 languages. In 2012, the position was 7. So it occupied the position in top 10 languages. And 2014, the position was 5. So now 2017, 18 onwards, the position was 1. So Python grabbed the top 1 position. You can see all of the websites. There are a lot of websites. Someone will give 1, 2 like that. But yeah, finally we can say that Python occupied the top 1 language. So now even 2021 also, whatever the website I'm going through, that website is still giving the 1 only. The second position is Java, JavaScript. Lot of things are coming. So this is the way the Python got the opportunities. Lot of things added, lot of features added, lot of support added. So that's why Python. Now clients are thinking about Python right now. That is main the concept. So client last time, I mean last 10 years back, 20 years back, clients nowhere of any knowledge and all. Right now they started thinking about Python. So they are giving opportunities to the companies. Why don't you use Python? Because of the features that added into Python. Third party people are giving support of their frameworks or of their packages in Python. Now the position is one, yeah, one, two. These things are happening, but yes, position is one. So 1 minute. One second. So about Python. Python is a beginner's language. So what is the meaning of Python is beginner's language? So for anybody coming to you and asking that I want to start career in IT industry, um, I want to move, I want to do a development in IT. Can you suggest me one language so that I can proceed in the best way? Then please suggest them Python because it is proved. You can search in Google. It is proved. It is world. Everybody agreed in the world saying that Python is a beginner's language. But let me give my personal example to you. I mean, the 2017, I got a call from Cambridge school in Hyderabad asking the principal ma'am said that, sir, can you give a training to the 10th class people, 10th standard people, sir, Python. I said, how do you know all these things? Because have seen, sir, in Google, I seen that what is the best thing I can give to 10th class students. They said one of the suggestions from them is Python, sir. I Google your account and I'm calling. I said, ma'am, this is okay. I can explain, I can teach, but I don't know how they respond. He said, why don't you take 1 week classes, sir? If they are okay and if you are okay, then we'll continue. So 1 week, lot of struggle happened. But now after 35 days of session, they started writing the programs in Python. Srini, is it easy? Yes, it is easy. Any language you take and compare with Python, you see lot of things, easy things in Python. Syntaxes, the technical terms that they used in their Python as a keywords and everything is straightforward. Even sometimes I feel like they have used a dictionary to take the direct new terminology from the dictionary. They didn't mix the complex terminologies and mix it as a word and that is a keyword and a lot of things. It's not like in Java .NET. It is a straightforward word that can be easily understood. And yes, it is a beginner's language, and it proved for personally to me also. Yes, 10th class people are writing the programs in Python. Second one. So any language, if you see right now, it is coming, it is a new language, anything is coming, there should be a base language. It is not like Guido van Rossum prayed the God given a gift as a package, and God installed the package in the system, not like that. They have to implement a new thing. They have to implement a new thing based on some language support. They have to take the one language support to create a new language. That is mandate. Java, .NET, anything, there is a base language. They have written the code in that language, but that is hidden to you. That is hidden. You can't see. But Python is also same way. There is a base language they have used. They created Python. Okay, so Python is built on C. So C language they used to create Python. Then I have a question. Why can't we use C directly? Why do we need Python? If it is implemented using C, then why can't we use C directly? Why we need Python? Even Java implemented based on C language. Again, same question. Why we can't use C directly? Why do we need Python? Or why do we need Java? Any guesses?
I think C is a dependent and Java, Python are platform independent.
Okay. If the same platform, can we execute C language, right? I think, yeah, this is advantage in Java or advantage in Python.
I think what Python is good about is because it is carrying all the object-oriented programming fundamentals, the OOP functionality, but on top of that, it's interpreted language. So it takes, like, I mean, it reads line by line. I think that is the simplicity of Python.
Okay. Any other guesses? Please don't mind, my all sessions will be interactive mode. I don't like to speaking myself and all people are silent. I don't like it all. Please don't mind. I always ask guess, please. Guess meaning you have to talk something. No problem. Even if it is wrong, I like it. Yeah. Anybody, any other guesses? Let me give a small example, very small example. You have a TV that can be manually operated. You have a remote. 99.9% people choose remote or they like to go with manual operation. Which one they prefer?
Remote.
Remote only. Even the worst part in our homes is you are in front of the TV and just 10 feet away to operate the TV. Still 99.9% people are searching for remote only. Even they are able to operate the TV after walking 10 feet. But 99.9% people in the hall, they always look for the remote. Why? Because we have habituated with the remote. But if it is manually operated, still people are looking for remote. Why? That's all. Simple. The TV logic completely implemented in remote. The remote button, whenever you are clicking on the remote button, that executes a small program. The program will interact with TV, and that is internally doing the manual operation. Manual operation, the program will execute it on the TV. That's all. But the operation done on remote, but internally doing the operation on TV. Simple. C language is a TV, Python is a remote. So Guido van Rossum created a remote using C language so that all your guesses are correct. He simplified all the things which you feel complex in C language. Platform independence, lines of code. If you give 200 lines of code in C language, I can directly convert into Python with 10 lines of code. Very complex in C language. If people are going for C language, the project will be complete in 1 year. But if you're going with the same project in Python, I can finish it in three months. Because easy. Let's say there is a function which will operate on a file. Give me the file name. The function is created in Python, you can use directly the function. But in C language, you need to write the 10 lines of code. Why? Because there is no function in C language like that. And Guido van Rossum started thinking about what are the existing languages, what I can give the best so that people choose my language. So he recovered all the problems that are there in C, Pascal, Cop, a lot of them. Okay? Now, third one is it's free and open source. I don't need to explain what is free here. Free meaning it's you can download freely and you can do whatever. You don't need to pay even 1 rupee to the Guido van Rossum thing. Then what is the meaning of open source? Any idea?
You can use it for your own projects. You can distribute it free.
That is free only, no?
Open
Any
source
guesses?
means
No?
open source means we can run in any OS, any operating system.
No. That is platform independent. That's why just our friend said, right? The platform independent like that. Okay, let me take this small example. Maybe it's a very bad example, but you never forget this example. That's why I'm saying this example. Yes, it is common in all the batches. Don't worry. So you got I mean, you just 20 years of old and you got a software job, and then you got opportunity of uh, moving to US, and you have done almost 6 years there. You earned almost 1 crore rupees. Okay, so after a 8 years of US experience and all, you earned almost 1 crore rupee, and you promoted as a team lead also. Okay, so after 8 years, you came back to India. So I mean, being human being, yes, we do have two things like buying a flat or plots and uh, a new house like that. So in your account, almost 1 crore rupees is there, and you bought a plot for 50 lakhs. Since you are a team lead, you don't have time to construction and everything to look after. So that's why you approach the contractor. Okay, so contractor came and said that, sir, yes, sir, we can build the house, sir. If you provide me, I mean, if you give me 20 lakhs advance, I will start the construction. Then you gave 20 lakhs and contractor started building the house. And please remember, every point is very important. Okay, so you given 20 lakhs rupees, contractor not given anything back to you. Okay, so he started building it. You are not aware, you are completely intelligent in technology, but outer things you are not aware. You are very, I mean, you don't know anything. You are just aware of all the IT technologies and all, but outside knowledge, you don't have that much knowledge. So contractor started building the house every week, and you are going and you are watching the progress. So after 3 months, contractor dead. He is no more. He met with an accident. Then what exactly you do now? You have 30 lakhs in your account right now. You are team lead. You got the news that the contractor is no more. What exactly you don't know? The plan was to complete the house in 6 months, but 3 months he did. Anybody? What exactly you do know? It's not like you have to give the correct answer to me. No, because you are assume you are there. What exactly you do know? So there is no specific answer. No need to think. If you are in that position, what exactly you do? That's all.
I would try to find another contractor or a person who can do that remaining construction for the in a new amount.
Perfect. I am the new contractor came to your home. Let us discuss. Can you guess what is the first question of contractor? After you explain everything, I am the new contractor. Before asking myself the question, can you guess what question you can expect from my side? I am the contractor. Let's assume. Anybody? What exactly the next question from the new contractor?
What happened to this?
Yeah.
Plan.
Let me tell you one thing. I will give two options. Contractor will come and say that, sir, let's go to your place and we will see the things and all. This is first one. Second one, sir, can you give me the plan of your new home? Which one he will ask?
They will ask to plan.
He is in your home only. He hasn't come to your new home. You are in your home. I'm in the old home. He came to your new old home. Two questions from contractor. Which one is correct? First one, let's go to the site and see the things. Or second one, sir, give me the plan. I want to see once. Which one he will ask?
First one. Let's go to the site and see how much work is done.
No, never. Anybody without having a plan, even he has 30 years of experience in the building and all, without seeing the plan, he can't do anything. He cannot estimate whatever required to be done. Second one, give me the plan, sir, then we move to the site. Then only he can estimate whatever completed, how much is completed, how much is spent. See, without having the plan, how can he estimate what is done? Where steps should come, where outside should come, where lawn should come, where background should come. How can he estimate without having the plan? Now, if he is asking the plan, can you give me the plan? In my story, did I say that builder given the plan to you? In my story, did I say that builder given back plan to you? You only given 20 lakhs advance. Did I say that contractor given plan to you? No. What you will say, sorry, I don't have any plan with me. The plan is with the builder only. I mean contractor only. The guy who is constructing the building, if he is not sharing the plan, that is called closed source. The guy who is constructing the building, if he is giving the plan to you, I mean the plan shared with others, then that is called open source. Because of the contractor hidden the plan, that's why you are not aware the plan details and all. So that's why you cannot submit the plan to the new contractor, so that new contractor cannot proceed. He will definitely laugh and say that, sir, I need 50 or at least 10 days time to design the plan. So what exactly the plan? How did you do this mistake, sir, without having plan in your hand? How can you give 20 lakhs advance to them? Sorry, I'm not aware of all these things. Simple. Who is building a thing? The plan is not shared. Thing I'm saying, not building and all. Who is building a thing? that is not shared, the plan is not shared, that is closed source. Who is building the thing, the plan is shared with others, then that is called open. Now, what is open source in terms of Python? Now, whenever you are downloading the Python, you will get the whole source code of Python. That means the Python people said that how we build the Python, we are sharing the whole code with you. We are not hiding anything. We are giving the whole code to you and you can see the code. How we implemented the plan is shared with you. That's why we can proudly say that Python is open source. So let's give me one thing. You know VLC player, Windows player and all, right? Can you do a small magic? If you are opening a video file, it should start from after 5 minutes of the video. Is it possible? After 1 minute of the video? VLC player or media player, anything. You download it, but I want a small change in your thing. When you click on a video file, it should start from 1 minute. Is it possible?
No.
No, because that is closed source. They have given a downloader to you, you downloaded, you install, but that is a closed source. You don't know how they implemented. See, if you know how they implemented, you can definitely modify the code in your system and you can do this magic. But unfortunately, they don't give as a open source. But Python, yes, there is a open source. Let's say there is a function in Python which is giving always 2 to you. Let's say 2. But in your case, you want 2 to be 3. You can do that because the source is given to you. You can modify, you can customize. This is the first advantage of Python open source. Not Python open source, I have to say by open source technologies, this is the advantage. Why? You can see the code, you can customize the code. And 99.9% I do like to saying that open source technologies are very good. Why, Srini? Why? Because Python developers are not intelligent than us. Okay, everybody's same. They are also software developers. They are implementing Python. But you know, C language very, very clear. You have very good, commandable knowledge in C language. Why don't you see the code of Python people and give them sessions? That is what the portals. So whenever you are giving a session saying that why are you using this code, why don't you use this code, they will change it. They will provide the new versions. Open source technologies are growing because of lot of sessions from the people. Why? They can give only the session after seeing the code. Customization and seeing the code, you have lot of sessions from the team and you can implement the same thing and you can release the new versions. So this is all about open source. The source will be given to you. You can customize, you can see the code. If you have any concerns of the code, give us sessions. Any doubts before going to the definition of Python? Simply, plan is shared, then that is open source. Not shared, that is closed source. Very simple. So we have a lot of definitions for Python, but I'm giving one thing that is good also. Okay. Yeah, Python is high-level general purpose interpreter dynamic and object-oriented language. We can change the definition, but I do like to give this definition. What is high level? Any idea what is high level? Java is high level language, .NET is also high level language. Any idea what is high level language? Any guesses?
Which have more abstractions, like high abstractions.
Okay. Yeah. So anybody aware of assembly language? It was there in my graduation as a topic in our computer subject. Okay, let me explain low level language, then you will understand high level language. Okay, let's say you have a system. In this low level language is there. So low level language, let's say assembly language, let's say assume. You have written a program. If you give two numbers A, B, it will do the addition of A plus B. So this is your program. This is P1, program P1. So this is the system X. So you came here and you are doing the programs and it is working successfully. Let's assume you copied this program into your CD drive or whatever. Then there is a system called Y. Same low level language installed. Then you take the program here and put it here. Then your program will not work. This is called low level language. Mission dependent language. Mission dependent language, meaning the programs you are executing the system is only the thing that can execute the programs. If you change the systems, your program will not work. This is a big headache of the low level language. So if you are running a code in India, if you want to submit the code that should be deployed in a server in US, your system should become a server. Your system has to move to the US if you have implemented the code. They are called low level languages. We have a lot of stories about low level language. I can explain with, I can spend 30 minutes of time, differences between low level language. But simply I am dealing the thing. Low level language meaning if you are implemented the code in the system, the code will not work in the another system. That is called machine dependent language. Now, simple. What is high level language meaning? You can execute the program in one system, take the same program, execute, you can execute in the next system. Doesn't matter what is the OS in the system. Unix, Linux, Ubuntu, Mac, Windows, nothing. Let's say this is implemented in Windows system. Take the program, put it in Unix system. Yes, it will work. Python is high level language, meaning simple, run anywhere, write anywhere. Write the program in one system, take the program and execute in another system. Yes, it will work. And how it is possible? How it is possible? Because Python giving some internal tools which will take care of the conversion of a high level language into machine understandable language. But low level language, there are not like that tools. Even Java, yes, there are some tools in Java which will convert the code into machine understandable code. .NET, yes, we have that. So that's why we will call these languages or platform independent. Yes, this is high level language. Simple, write anywhere, run anywhere. So assembly language is one of the code. We can say that is low level languages. And yes, that cannot be run in another system. So I am the best example because in graduation, we have 28 batch in the graduation. So my principal got all 28 systems to execute the assembly language because my program will not work in another machine. So that time I was not aware of all these things. I was like, oh, good principal. He bought all one system for each person. But now C language or Java, yes, one system is enough. Yeah, people come and execute and show the result. Their programs they will put there and they can execute the program. Even Python, yeah, same story. Because high level. Now, general purpose. Any idea what is general purpose? So this is a bit complex to guess. Because this word is maybe not known to you until even Java also and so they don't give this highlightation of general purpose. But Python is saying that this is general purpose. So maybe you are aware or not, there are a lot of companies, IBM, Capgemini, and Accenture, one more, 2, 3 out there. So they have some R&D teams in their companies. They used to create a new language. Yes, this is true. They create a new language, but the new language supports only for a particular domain, maybe healthcare domain or financial domain or something. That's why the languages will not come to the world. They are internal to them. So the new language with some customizations, the new language supports only for a particular domain. If we change the domain, your language will not work. Okay, it's something like the language internal to the domain. So they are called domain specific languages, DSL languages. So if you change the domain, your language will not work. Let's say you implemented a X language, that is a DSL language, domain specific language. It will work for only for healthcare domain. If your client is moving to the healthcare to financial domain, the financial domain will not work with this language. You need one more language. They are called domain specific language. But what Python saying proudly, we are general purpose. Take any domain, we are ready to serve. We don't have any limitations like only this domain we will work, this domain will not work. We don't have any limitations like this. We are general purpose. You can use for us, you can use Python for any domain. We are not limited to particular domain. We are general purpose language. Clear? Yeah. So before you are coming to the, this session, can you give me what is Python? A sentence about Python, like C is a procedural-oriented language, like that. Java is an object-oriented language. Do you have any line like that in your mind? What is Python? Java is a programming language. C is a programming language. Do you know any line like that for Python? Any line?
Python is for beginners language.
Okay. A line. So you see, Java is an object-oriented language, right? Java is a programming language. C is a programming language. Like that, Python is what?
Python is a both fundamental and object-oriented language.
This is deep internal actually. If you see it in the single line.
Machine learning.
Oh, it's again deeper. The line about the language.
Python is a machine learning language.
No. Good guess, but you are very deep. I want a highlighted line, simple line.
Python is a simple programming language.
No. Python is a scripting language.
Scripting. Okay.
That name says no Python script, right? Python is scripting language. I know I have small doubt here. Why we call like that? Python is a scripting language. Java is an Java is a programming language. C is a programming language. Why this difference? Anybody aware what is the difference between programming language and scripting language? Why JavaScript is a scripting language? And maybe you are aware or not, maybe your experience will give you the picture. People who are working in programming language like Python, sorry, Java, C, and .NET, they feel like they are heroes. People who are in a scripting language, they feel like they are zeros. Because this comes into the picture only if they are not aware of the difference between programming language and scripting language. Anybody, any idea why we call Python as a scripting language? Why not programming language? If you see C, yes, C is a programming language. Java is a programming language. Why? And in the industry, I'm sure 90% of the people are not aware of this one. And this one, and they feel like programming language people are heroes. But I will tell you the one thing today, and tomorrow we will cover the second one. Okay, yes, Python, I will say proudly, Python is scripting language. But I can prove that who are working in scripting language, they are heroes, not zeros. Okay. Anybody aware of batch script? Batch script. The name of the script, batch script. Anybody? Or shell script? Anybody?
Batch script is something like in Linux.
Confusion. You confused again. Bash script for Windows. Okay. So you have some set of Windows commands, and that you will put it in a bash script. Since you people are not aware of bash script, anybody aware of shell script? That is for Linux. Yes. Anybody aware? To execute commands in shell Linux. Anybody aware?
I know, Sri. Yeah, this is Ram.
What is the extension of shell script?
Sorry?
What is the extension of shell script? If you create a shell script, what is the extension you give?
.ps.
.sh.
.sh.
So this is the
PowerShell is .ps.
So what is the command used to execute the shell script? Simply say a.sh, say enter. This is shell script. Now a.bash script. Simple. This is also same story. Simply say a.bat. Say enter. Tell me how many commands you have used to execute your program to see the output of your script. How many commands you have used? One command. Simply say, given the file name and say enter. Yes or no? Now coming to the bash script, how many commands you have used? Only one, right? Now let's say Java program. Can anyone tell me? I know two Java people are there. I want to see the output of Java file. What are the commands I need to execute? If you have a Java program, if I'm giving to you, if you want to see the output of Java file, what exactly the commands you execute? Anybody? Java C a.java. This is to compile. After compilation is successfully completed, then I will say Java A.
Yeah.
So this is to execute. Now tell me how many commands you have used to see the output of Java file? Two. That's all. This is the first difference between the programming language and scripting language. If you want to see the output of a scripting language, you need to execute only one command. If you want to see the output of programming language, you need to execute two commands.
Now Python is a scripting language or programming language? Yes, you know. This is the
It's
Python
just only
file.
one command, right? So it's one.
Yes, simple. Python space a.py. That's all. Now tell me, scripting language is advantage or disadvantage? Advantage. Because I do 200 changes per day for my implementation. If I'm working in Java or .NET, I need to execute 400 commands to see the output, right? 200 into 2. It's developer friendly. Scripting language is always developer friendly. They always think about how can we serve, how can we help developers more than clients. So that is the reason. What exactly the difference between here, Srini? Actually, in this command, it is internally doing both compilation and execution. But this command is given the headache to the developer saying that you do the compilation and you do the execution. But this command internally doing both. Even this command also internally doing both, meaning compilation and execution. What is compilation and execution? We will talk. So that's why, because of this reason, we will call Python is an interpreted language. So any scripting language, we can say that is interpreted language, meaning no compilation. But compilation will happen through interpreter. So that's all about today's session. I mean, we'll continue these two and a lot of advantages and disadvantages tomorrow. I mean, Monday. Yeah. I know you have questions, but before going to the questions, so let me explain my topics and done. Okay, core Python will take 30 days. Then advanced Python. Here I will cover OOPS, database, regular expressions, threads. So it will be 15 days, sorry, 20 days. And then Django. It's a web application framework. So once you are Django will be 15 days. So core Python covers all core technologies of Python, all supported things that will cover in 30 days. And coming to the advanced Python, we will cover OOPS, database, regular expression, and threads. Then that is 20 days. So after completion of core Python and advanced Python, you are the perfect person to implement any standalone application. I'm saying standalone application, meaning the program will run in your system. But if you want to move to the web application framework, you want to give a support of web application framework, meaning web application, you want to build a whole web application, then Django is mandatory. Because there are a lot of web application framework in the industry, but Django is very popular right now. So using Django, you can implement your web application. So if you take one front-end developer, you will become a perfect back-end designer of your project. You don't need to learn any other new technology to implement a web application. Once all the sessions are completed, you are perfectly executed all the programs with me, then you will become a perfect software developer in Python. Only one front-end developer need to help you to design the pages, HTML and all. So back-end developer, yes, you are perfect. Now,
are we going to use one question? Yes. So are we going to use Python, like core Python programming using kind of a framework like a PyCharm or something like that?
Yes, PyCharm, yes. I will tell you how to install, how to configure and all. Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah. So I use this notepad only for 2 days. Then third class onwards, we go with PyCharm.
Okay. One more question from me. So every day these classes are like on a weekdays, or how does the schedule work?
Only weekdays only, no weekend classes, weekdays. So maybe your batch will start from 6:45 to 7:45. They will confirm you. Okay. Maybe in 30 minutes they will confirm.
For AM, right?
Sorry?
It's for AM or PM?
AM.
Okay.
And one more, okay. So people are already freshers. Yes, if you learn Python, yes, what my suggestion is, create 2 resumes, one with Java and one with Python. So don't submit the resume with both if you are seeking for job. So post 2 resumes with Java with Python. Okay, so because 90, I mean, all the companies are looking for Python people, especially they are looking for Python resumes. So please highlight all Python technologies in one resume and one Java technology in another resume, because anyway Java is your curriculum thing, so that should be there. So post 2 resumes with 2 different phone numbers, 2 different mail addresses. Anyway, 2 chip enabled phones are available right now, so you can buy it one and see 2 SIM cards, put 2 SIM cards and try searching for job. Okay, if you are not getting job for 2 years, please let me know. So I will guide you how to put a fake experience in India and how to crack the interview also. Because I used to take interviews also, so I know what questions they ask and all. How, I mean, what questions meaning how we can face the interview. And coming to the experience, guys, you are not worked on any development, but still you want to development something with Python. Let's say you are you are a manual tester. You have 5 years of experience, but you want to move to development in Python. Then what you can do? Just approach me. Once my sessions are over, what we do is 2 years we'll put as a manual testing and 3 years we'll put as a experience in Python. So same story. How to crack the experience interviews and all? Yes, definitely I will guide. And third one is still already in development or Java or .NET, you want to still move to the Python. Yes, please change your resume to last 3 years is Python technology. So is it okay if I put the fake experience or if I put the 3 years of experience, what they expect, is it expecting more and all? Don't worry, I will take everything. Okay, because I'm the not teaching, I'm also teaching and I'm also helping the people. Okay, I don't leave you as once complete the session, bye bye. No, not like that. Okay, so we will be in touch, and once you get the job, once you get the first task also, don't worry, I will definitely help you. Yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know, otherwise we will wind up the session.
One more question. So there will be another continuation of this session tomorrow, or as you said, some other day? Monday morning your time. So that is Sunday for us. Okay, Sunday evening.
Yes.
Okay.
So when will be the regular session start? Is from the
So
next Monday
onwards,
or?
No, this Monday onwards. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so the Monday onwards, it's the official, the first for the batch is that's the first class. First class begins on Monday. So if you need to, if you whoever basically wants to enroll, they can enroll and then figure out the logistics and they can start attending the classes from Monday itself.
Correct. Yes.
Got it. So with everything, it's like 50 plus 15, so 65 days with Monday to Friday.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. It's about roughly more than 2 months.
Yes. But Django is like depends. Okay, if you are looking for job with Django, yes, Django is mandatory. But if you want to put a resume with advanced Python, yes, still it works.
Yeah, if I'm doing 50 days, I would go for the whole thing, basically.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, Rini. Yeah. It was really helpful.
Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Bye for now.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.